Hey guys, I'm ChezPride and welcome to this video. It's another one to cats and dogs. It's not really a review this time, it's just me and my fiance were playing around and we were making our pets. The first cat and the very last dog get messed up a little bit, so like the recording footage, so I started fast forwarding, like I took all the steps back and just fast forwarded so you kind of see what we do and then continue to finish them up. But this is actually my first dog, Chelsea. I was not allowed to have a dog until I got into middle school because my sister, when she was younger, got almost killed by a dog because she got bit in the back of the neck and her jugular got ripped out. But I finally convinced my parents when I was in 6th grade to let me go get a dog, and we got it from the pound. And I went into the pound and first I looked at puppies because they were trying to get me to get a puppy, and I was like, no, I would kind of like a more grown dog. So, because I never raised a puppy, I raised kittens, plenty of kittens. I grew up with cats all the time, but not dogs. So I decided to go in there, and she was the only one not barking or jumping against the cage or anything. So I was like, I want that one. And it turns out she was going to get killed off or put down that week. So it turned out well, and she's the sweetest, most obedient dog ever. The only thing with her is she is like a master at sneaking out. But she's such a good dog that like we're at the point where she now lives with my grandmother because my grandma lives alone. And she was the elder, but when I made her the elder, like it totally messed up her fur. Like I tried to redo it, I tried to do it over it, and as soon as I went back out paint mode, put her in there. So both her and the next one, which messes up, are technically elders, but I just had to do the gray on her separately as well. And I put pictures of all the animals in the beginning of this video so you can see kind of what they look like. You can go back and look at them if you would like. So yeah, it took me a minute to figure out the ears because I'm just like, Chelsea's ears are further apart than that. But it took me a minute to figure out how to do that, and I had to go to the bottom and press them. See, there we go. Now I'm figuring it out. And we selected her all the traits for the animals together, and we made her I know we made her adventurous, at least, and loyal, I'm pretty sure. So this is where the footage messed up. I'm just fast forwarding and kind of showing you, like I'm trying to show you all the changes we made and stuff, and then I'm continuing to fix him here. But this is my first cat, John. We got him when I was 4 years old, so he's really old now, and we just pretty much picked him up from a lot that had like 50 cats on it. My mom was like, pick one out, and I picked John out, and he's been my baby boy ever since. So this is Gru. This is actually the first animal me and Gage adopted together, and pretty much he was living in the trailer park at my stepfather's house before my stepfather and my mom got married. And pretty much he was pretty much a stray. Like their neighbors got him, but then like they put him outside in the dead middle of winter, and never fed him, never did anything. He was skinny as a bone. His paws are spread out. It kind of look like duck feet, like the webbing, because they've been smashed or ran over or something, and now his toenails don't go right. But he's like, once he loves you, like he is like the most loyal dog. He's more scared than anything because he has been abused in the past and stuff. And he's super tiny. He's like one of the tiniest little chihuahuas I always had, and I've always wanted a chihuahua. Chihuahuas are one of my favorite dogs, just ever since I was little. So when it took them like a month of putting food out for him to come up there, and they caught him and then brought him to my house, and he would not come up to anyone, he wouldn't touch anyone, he wouldn't talk to anyone. And as soon as he ran up to me, as soon as I walked in from a Christmas party, I was like, who is that? And sat down, and he ran up to me and started licking my face, and my mom was like, well, I guess now we have to keep him. So that's how I got Guru. Yeah, he's my sweet little baby boy. But he like is funny. He's literally like a scavenger, like a little rat, because he had to survive so long. He survived like 5 months out in the cold by himself. So yeah. So now we're making Athena, which is the cat that me and Gage got together. We actually got her from a friend of mine. We were kind of friends in high school. I guess we're more acquaintances. But, you know, we always got along, and we enjoy seeing each other. Her name's Anna, and she actually lost her mom in high school, my last year of high school. And so, she was giving away cats, and she knew that I raised kittens, because I've taken in, rescued so many kittens and found them homes. I've had to raise kittens from like 2 weeks old until they could be put apart. So I actually got her a week early, because she found out it was my dad's death anniversary, and she's already trying to give away these cats, and I was already talking to her about it, about being interested in getting them from her, and like I want to come meet them and see which one I bonded with most. But since it was my dad's death anniversary, it was still only like 5 weeks until I was, like, they're only like 5 weeks old. You're not supposed to give them away until like 6 weeks, which is when they should be on dry food. And she's like, you know, it's your dad's death anniversary. I feel confident that you can keep a kitten at 5 weeks old since you've raised so many. And she gave it to me for my dad's death anniversary, so I have something to be happy about on my dad's death anniversary. So that's how I ended up getting Athena, which is why Athena means so much to me. She's that cat you always hear in the background of my videos, especially when I first started, because she was still somewhat a kitten then, and she was very rambunctious. So yeah, that's how I got my baby girl Athena. I kind of wish you could adjust the size of cats. She's a lot smaller than a typical cat. Like, I would say she stopped growing a little less under a year. Normally, like, once they're, I don't know, a year and a half, they're fully grown, or something like that, somewhere around that time, and she stopped growing, like, halfway through when she should have stopped growing. So she's pretty tiny. Not the tiniest I've seen of her type. A lot of cats with this pattern are super tiny, but a lot of them have shorter hair, and she has really thick hair. Like, it's not, like, super long, but it's pretty long. Like, she's at least a medium hair cat, if not, like, a short, long hair cat, if that makes sense. And I was worried about not being able to get her eyes right, but these eyes are exactly it. It has a green rim around the pupil, and it's yellow the rest of the way. So I guess that's a pretty common color for cats. And also the ears, like, she has these white, I wasn't able to mimic it, but the way her ears are, she has white and they loop out, like they have hairs in them, white hairs in them that loop out and curl around the outside of her ear. And I've never seen like any other cat's ears like that. And I wish I would be able to mimic it, but I did the best I could. Alright, so the next one is coming up is Oliver, which is Gage's dog. So I was letting him do the main thing. All I did was mix the breed and adjust these little adjustments right here. Pretty much, and I didn't get the footage until up till here, but pretty much he's a cockapoo, but mixing a Cocker Spaniel and, like, the cockapoo on here just doesn't look right, and then mixing a Cocker Spaniel with a poodle doesn't look right, but mixing a Cocker Spaniel and a Yorkie on here looks right. But it's actually a cockapoo, which is a Cocker Spaniel and a poodle. But when Gage did all the painting on him, it did get deleted, so I'm sorry about that. But I tried to show off what I could of him because he's so adorable. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing our pet stories and how we became pet owners to these lovely pets. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!